Hi, let's take a few minutes and look at Desmos. So we're going to use desmos.com, desmos.com, to graph tables. You can either do your graphing on paper, or I wanted to show you this really awesome online graphic calculator. So you don't have to sign in or anything. You just need to go here where it says graphing calculator and click on it. And then it is going to take you to the screen. You have a table, so you're going to add this and go to table. So thinking about the first problem on the example where the area had to be 36, our x's were either 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, or 36. So then these actually will just go backwards. So 1 times 36 gives you 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, 6 times 6, 9 times 4, 12 times 3, 18 times 2, or 36 times 1. Now, you don't really see anything over here, and so you need to adjust the settings. You can click the minus sign, and that's just one quick way of doing it, or you can set it up specifically for the range of the x and y's that you would like to see. So to do that, you click on graph settings, and then you can change the x-axis and the y-axis. So maybe you want the x-axis to be like negative 10 to positive 100. And then you'll notice that it is making the change like as I type. And so then for the y-axis, this is where my picture is. So I'm just going to say it's also negative 10. And I'm going to keep y, the greater part of y, the same so I don't have to mess with my picture. So that is one way you can graph. Now, you do not have to delete this to add a new graph. So you can hit the plus sign again and go to the table. And then, so you could type those in. We were talking about the weeks or the days of the infection. And so 0 through 7, and then you could type them in. To begin with, there were 2. And remember how we just times 3 each time. 162, and then I can't do it in my head anymore, so I'm only going to show you the first 4, and then you can finish up. If you need help with that, let me know. But it looks confusing because you can see both sets of dots. So if you click on the color here, it will take it away. So now you are only seeing that one, and you're not even seeing all of it, I don't think. So we need to zoom out to be able to see the rest of those points. Now this looks pretty insignificant. So zooming in and out didn't really do what we needed it to. And so let's go to settings. Let's change this to -1. Let's take -10. And then let's use our our x-axis. Gosh, we only got the 4, so we could just make it a positive 10. And then for y, let's make it say, since there's no negatives, we'll just make it a -10. And then we'll keep the y-axis wherever it is, because like I said, I don't want to have to mess with my video. So if you click, then you can like move the thing around, you can like hold and drag it. And so then you can see what this one looks like. Okay, so this is considered an exponential function because it's growing, like you're having to multiply to get the next thing. If I wanted to talk about the other one again, you deselect that one, then you can select this one again, and it'll bring that one back up. This would be considered an inverse function because, yeah, so that's it's what it's called. It's called an inverse function. So all today is just about investigating how things grow differently. And if I were to put the C data on here, it would almost look vertical, or not vertical, linear. Like there may be a couple spots here or there, but it would have a linear relationship. So that's how you use Desmos to create a table, which will do the graph for you, and then how I also showed you how to zoom in and out and change the viewing of it, and then also how to show one graph, both graphs, or to switch between the two. So thank you for listening. Let me know if you have any questions.